welcome to another episode of Tiny Nest. I'm Kiva.
And I'm Jake. This series is following our tiny house project from the early stages through to completion and beyond.
In this episode, we show how we tested our propane furnace.
Alright, the moment of truth has come for the furnace. In preparation, we've checked the whole gas system, and I've triple, quadruple checked this connection. I've referenced the manual here. Obviously talks about making sure there's no gas. You can't smell gas. Running a fan for 5-10 minutes before trying to operate the thing. So I've done that. I got the door open. I'm confident there's no problem with the gas right now. But of course, just in case, got the fire extinguisher ready to rock. And then I've got my 12 volt power supply with just this temporary setup here to get 12 volts to the unit. And of course I've been careful to double check that I'm getting the right polarity and I'm getting 12 volts out of the unit here because I don't want to fry anything in here. So this is all connected. It's shut off at the power bar, and the manual here has first time operating instructions. It does say that it could smoke for 5 to 10 minutes while it burns off the residue from manufacturing. So I'm prepared for that, mentally prepared for that. But basically, I'm going to turn on the power. There's an actual shut-off switch on the unit, and then it's just going to be closing the thermostat, which are these wires here. So I'll just touch them together and see if we can get the thing to fire up safely. So I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit nervous. Not because I think it's going to explode in my face or anything, but just because I really want it to work without some kind of issue. So here we go. So we got 12 volts in. Power to the unit is on. And I'm actually quite nervous now, but here we go. Okay, so it's blowing cool air at me. Oh, you can hear it trying to start. Oh, we got fire. I can see it in there. It also has a little diagram on the manual of how the flame is supposed to look. So if there's something wrong with the way the gas is being delivered, that you'll see that it's some crazy flame. I mean, I see a big flame in there, but it's starting to pump out heat now. It's pretty loud, but we're expecting that this is going to throw enough heat that we'll just turn it on. It'll only be on for like a minute at a time. Blast a bunch of heat up the whole place, and then shut off, so it's not going to be something that's running all the time. Oh, okay, I think I see what it's talking about, yeah. I see a bunch of blue flame, that's what it's talking about there. Whoa! That is starting to get quite warm. Grenade success, yes! So I think I'm going to let it run for several minutes. It does have that kind of new heater smell. You get that when you're hooking up electrical heaters, which I've done a lot of, obviously, as an electrician. And it's just because the metal, when it's manufactured, like this metal came from a machine shop, whatever, and it's got oil and stuff on it. So that will kind of cook off in the first little while. This is getting really toasty now. Wow. I don't think we're gonna have any difficulty keeping this place cooking in the winter. Oh my god. Alright, it's getting ridiculously hot in here, and it's been on for over 10 minutes probably now, and it smells totally fine. I also checked, because I'm feeding it off of the power supply that I have my little prototype lighting system hooked up to. I was just curious to see if I turn the light on and off, if I could hear the blower react in any way. Just because there's a current draw, and because this isn't, this was expecting to see power from a battery, which is absolutely pure DC, whereas this is a like solid state power supply that's producing it's producing 12 volts DC, but it's not as pure. Anyway, seems totally fine. It's humming away smoothly, and turning the light on and off, doesn't have any effect whatsoever. So that's always good to know. So I'm going to pull apart the thermostat here and get it shut off. So I heard it click, and I could see the flame has died down, but the blower motor is going to keep going probably until I imagine that there's a thermostat inside there that once it's blown off enough heat, it'll detect that and then shut it off. I can hear it kind of like when it's cold out and you've just parked your car, you can hear it creaking and clinking, the metal shifting. I can hear that going on as it cools off, because it was pretty hot. But this is like cool, the cement board. So pretty happy with the test. Pretty confident that it's operating properly, and that it will be fine, down the road when we're actually using it. There you go. Shut itself off. And that's that.
If you want to see some of our previous videos, click on the preview tiles, and subscribe if you want to follow our progress. You can also visit our website here.